Hello everyone, welcome to the Black Generation channel. In the last tutorial we installed Recon Spider and we did a short walkthrough. So you guys, if you've noticed one thing, you find that the Recon Spider at the infosec repository is way more ahead in terms of the module that it comes with as compared to the Recon Spider at the Cyborg's GitHub account. Normally we could just have installed Recon Spider from infosec. However, personally for me, when I tried to do that, I faced many problems. It had some dependencies that were very hard to fix, that I just stopped installing the version at infosec and went straight ahead to install Recon Spider at Cyborg's. So the purpose of this video is that I'm going to show you how you can add some of these modules into the Recon Spider version which you have, which comes from the Cyborg's GitHub account. So for the sake of the size of this video, I'm not going to install each and every module, but I'm going to pick a module. So in my case, I'm going to pick the torrent module and then install it into the Recon Spider. Or if I say installing, it's a kind of a wrong word, but what I'm trying to say is that we are going to edit the Recon Spider from this Cyborg's GitHub account, so that it includes all modules. In my case, one of the modules from Recon Spider at infosec. Okay, so let's go ahead and first clone it. As you can see, I just have the Codiad folder. So to clone it, simply type git clone and then you paste the URL like this, and then remove this garbage and then you press enter. So it's going to clone the repository from the Cyborg's GitHub account. It's done. Okay, so I'm not going to install it just yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open an editor so that I try to understand how the program works, because that's the first thing that you must do before editing any program. You must understand how it is working, and from there you can start adding whatever you want to add. So the editor I'm going to use, it's called Codiad. If you guys haven't installed Codiad, you can go ahead and install it. Check the card above. It will show you, it will take you to the video where I show you guys how you can install Codiad and how to use it. Okay, so without wasting any much time, let's start Codiad. Okay, so there it is. It is started, and as you can see, there are a bunch of folders. We will be working with the Recon Spider folder. So as I said, the first thing you have to do is you have to understand how the program is working. So if you open the Recon Spider .py file, is the main entry file of the program. So if you check it, it has this function called banner. It simply displays the banner and the options that are there, or should I say the modules that are currently there, and then it has this if statement that checks arguments, and then from there it will print the banner, and then call a function called from a file called repo prompt, right? And then else it also does the same thing, and in both cases, as you can see, it always prints some message if some module was not found. So anyway, let's go to the core folder, and then let's open this file called repo prompt. So this folder, it imports some plugins, and then there's this function called def repo this function simply jumps into a loop, and then it takes what you enter, it tries to interpret it, and then it calls the right plugin. Otherwise, if it's not found, it displays a message, and so on and so on. So okay, so that's it with the REPL prompt. Now let's go to the plugins folder. So as you can see, these are the available plugins that are in Recon Spider. So okay, so in order to add the torrent plugin or a module, if you prefer, the first thing we have to do is to create a file called torrent in the plugins folder. So let me go ahead and create it. And then the next thing is we have to go to the infosec Recon Spider folder, and then we want to go to the plugins folder, and then let's find a file called torrent.py. So there it is. We'll open that file, and then we'll click raw. So this is the file. What we'll do here is we'll simply copy and paste the code, no questions asked. Then we'll go to Codiad, and then we paste the code. Like I did copy the code, so I've copied it and then paste it. So there it is. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to save the file. So it has been saved. The next thing we want to do is we want to open the REPL prompt file like this, and then we want to import the torrent plugin. So just follow along. Okay, so we are done. The next thing we want to do is we want to add a choice. So as you can see, there was this choice that updates the Recon Spider, but in my case I'm going to simply enter 9. Then I'm going to copy and paste. Anyway, let me just type the code. Okay, so in this loop we're going to fetch a IP address from the user, and then we pass it to a function called torrent. So remember, just follow along. Okay, so I'm done here. So let's save this file. So we are done, and then the next thing, we want to open the Recon Spider file, and we want to add the option here. So let me go ahead and copy and paste. Okay, there we are. So I'm just going to copy and paste this stuff. Okay, and then I'm going to come here, and then so as you can see, the good thing about Codiad is that you don't have to open 50,000 applications in order to just copy and paste something. It's simply a matter of switching tabs and you'll be done. So it's done. So let's just give this a quick modification, and then let's call this module number 8, and then what happened here? So as you can see, we are now done. In my case, I think this is everything that you need to do. So from here, I'll go ahead and start another session. CD into Recon Spider. Then now we want to install Recon Spider. So if everything goes well, you should just install. So we're done. Next thing we want to do is we want to start Recon Spider. So there we are, and then we want to test our module that we have added. So the torrent module, it simply gathers torrent download history of any given IP. So I'm just going to use my public IP. Then press enter. So there it is. It has gathered all the data about the given IP. Of course, since it is my personal IP, I've hidden some stuff for privacy purposes. So anyway, guys, this is how you add a module to the Recon Spider application. So you guys can go ahead and add more modules, or if I have time, I'll try to add all the modules, and then I will then either create a pull request to the Cyberix repository, or I'll just create my own version, or should I say maintain my own version for Recon Spider for you guys, so that we don't face some other issues that we don't want. So don't forget to like and subscribe this video. Don't forget to invite your friends. Your subscriptions, your likes, and your everything, it matters a lot. Stay safe. Bye bye.